with another show on this beautiful Monday.
Yes, on this beautiful, finally Monday. Last time it was Wednesday, but tonight
that's true.
It's gonna be Monday.
But we said ish. So they gotta understand.
Couple days might be ish.
And ish happens.
It might be around 9-ish on a
or
Wednesday.
10-ish.
On a Thursday.
Maybe Friday. But never on a Sunday.
Yeah, that's the Lord's day.
Speaking of the Lord, how he feel about these undercover brothers? You know, that's why we have our beautiful
balls.
You know what? They're shiny on the outside. No one can tell what's in the inside. What's in the inside is undercover.
Juice.
No, what's on the inside is undercover. Like how these men be.
Undercover.
They look real shiny, nice and all that. But on the inside, they
they doing that little sneaky, freaky, dicky thing.
A whole nother man.
Or tranny. And they like to be called women.
That is true. You see, Malik Yoba just came out saying he's attracted to trans. He did.
He's attracted to men.
Technically. But I guess he feel it's not a man because look like a man no more.
She-males don't look like a man, but trannies look like a man. I'm sorry.
So do you think he's undercover? Like New York undercover?
Yeah, first of all, a lot of celebrities they dibba-dabble.
But do you guys know what on the DL means? Some people don't understand. Pretty much, a down low brother is a bisexual man.
Girls, because I was itching my eyeball. And you know eyeballs can itch.
A down low man is a man who secretly partakes sexual encounters or a sexual relationship with another man while he's married. So he's married to a whole woman, have kids and a family, and he decides to play with men on the side. But in the public eye, he makes himself seem as he's this straight man.
Being married and a wife to find out that her husband
that's
is
hurtful
with men.
Like he playing with balls. He playing with the same thing she like.
Right. Like,
now don't get me wrong. I have nothing against if you like to be with the same sex. Right. That's fine. I'm okay with that. That's fine. Everybody have their own choice.
Right.
I have a problem when people hide it and pretend. Like, don't be in a relationship with a woman and you sleep with a man.
Right.
That's why it's a lot of diseases and AIDS going on in the world.
Exactly. I agree.
And that's probably like one of the top reasons why HIV is so broadly. Like, men are sleeping with men.
And
behind
you know
that
they was sleeping with monkeys. That's why we got them. That's what has been said.
Right.
The reason why we have it is because these men were sleeping with monkeys.
Monkeys, men.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Which is nothing wrong with that. But
when you're in a relationship with, and you have a wife and kids, and you doing these type of things, it's just, come on now.
I mean, I would say give her the courtesy to make that decision. Because there are some bisexual, which, it's a double standard. Because people find it to be okay for a woman to be bisexual. That's sexy to men. Or people don't really make a big deal about it. No. As much as they make a big deal about a bisexual man.
That's true.
Because to them, that just doesn't seem normal. But
that's because they're thinking about trying to get that thing in that little hole.
Men get that little thing in a little hole in a woman.
But women's, they have babies, so that thing stretches.
I mean, they go back there to her other little hole too. I just feel, when I say he should give her the courtesy of letting her make her own decision, like I said, it's a double standard. People are okay with bisexual women, but they're not okay with bisexual men.
True.
There are bisexual men. It doesn't seem normal to me, however... see if your wife is okay with you having a boyfriend.
Exactly.
That's
They have a list of things. It's 4 things they have out there. How to spot a down low brother.
A woman should be able to spot and know her man down low.
Right. How to spot a down low brother.
Let's tell the world.
Number 1. Has he been in prison? Sadly, our brothers pick up something in the joint.
Yeah, they drop the soap, then they end up picking it up all right.
I mean, it's sad to have to think about that, but it's true.
That is true.
Being locked up for a certain amount of time, especially if you were sexually active.
But to me, I feel that's mental. If your mind isn't strong enough to be in there to know that, okay, I wasn't like this on the outside. Because there are some people who can be out here thugging and bugging and act like they can do whatever and get behind bars, and they're so weak that they fall into that, where they end up sleeping with men
or receiving.
They end up receiving some, especially the ones that is real weak. They take.
Some take.
They take. And that's nasty. Then they come out here and act like
I know
a lot of people like that.
Like, for real.
And you know, I know someone, I'm not going to name that person, that will exploit or put these undercover brothers out. And you know the thing that pisses me off about it? I'm glad that he does it, because women should know.
Right.
But you know, there are some women that be mad at him. Why are you mad, sweetheart? Obviously you like that. Like, you're stupid.
Right. Unless you know he doing it.
Obviously they do.
And then you still want to be with him.
They do.
Because if they in the bedroom, he talking about some slide that in my butt.
Slide a couple of bullets up there before I let you out the door.
Listen.
But no, just joking.
Hey,
so what's number 2?
You're dead. Number 2. What type of jewelry does he wear? Multiple piercings, tongue rings.
Go ahead, what they said.
So they're saying if he wear tongue rings, he might have AIDS.
Oh my goodness. Now this is nothing we're saying.
If he drink malt liquors, he might have AIDS.
This is nothing we're saying.
Other than beer.
This is what Google is saying, okay? But I know a few men that got...
Yeah, and they like to lick other things besides vagina.
I never found that attractive on a man, though. A man with a tongue ring. That is not attractive to me.
At all.
I mean, it could be me being stereotypical by saying you got a tongue ring,
why
you're gay.
You want one?
I don't know. They say it does something with sex.
But what?
I have no idea. You gotta ask them men.
I'm trying to say, what can you possibly...
We gonna go on a journey and ask these men.
Right.
Because
I really want to know, like, what in the world... Open your mouth. You got tongue ring? What does it do?
Like, if I put my gum there like a tongue ring.
Why is it shaking like that? You got
my gum to fall out.
Number 3. Their CD collection.
Oh my good! I really want to know the person who wrote this on Google. I want you to contact me.
Any R&B after 1996. He might be a download brother.
This is a bitter person who wrote these statistics.
He might be a download brother.
This is a bitter person who.
Number 4. Mood swings.
Oh, now I can agree with that.
Disappearing for long periods of time. He might be gay. First of all, I have a problem with whoever thought of these things, because number 4, it's some people that drink a lot, that they're abusive,
and they're using that alcohol to mask up other problems that they have. Right. But I can kind of understand what they're saying, because they probably masking the fact that stressful trying to live this double life.
I'm sorry, it's not 4 things. It's 7. Number 5, he's too busy and too tired for you, but not for his male friends.
Now he's going over his homeboy house.
Right.
And they paying high to... I'm not even going to say anything.
Anybody that sits here and hang out with buddies more than they hang out with their girl.
But that's just like, see, and that's why I say it's a double standard, because that's the same thing with the woman. A woman, that's just like a man to be like, hey, you always want to go be with your homegirls. Every other night, it's the same old thing.
But if I have a man that I'm in love with,
like how Lance told Diamond on Players Club, he might feel that way too. Like, you always going over here to be with your homegirl. How I know y'all ain't bumping?
If you're in love with the man,
just like if a woman is in love with the man, or a man is in love with a woman.
That's what I just said. Okay.
If a man is in love with a woman,
if a woman is really in love with a man, she want to be with him more than the girls. If she decides to be with the girls more, 9 times out of 10, she really not into him like that, or falling out of whatever they had.
Or she could be doing something with her girlfriend.
Number 6, changing schedules without knowing. But you know he got a daily routine.
But basically, these are the traits of a cheating man.
Yeah, I agree.
They cheating.
Well, it's true. They cheating, but they cheating with balls.
Right, I agree.
They don't like the pink thing. They like the brown fuzzy things.
Number 7.
Oh no, I don't think we should read number 7.
Have rectum bleeding. First of all,
he can have hemorrhoids.
Hemorrhoids don't last forever. If I see any bloody draws, I'm gonna be like, spread them cheeks so I can see if you got hemorrhoids. If you ain't got hemorrhoids and I'm washing your clothes and you got blood in your drawers,
maybe he had a bad. Ow.
It's either your intestines is bleeding inside, or
yeah, he could have some type of sickness or something. It may not necessarily mean that he's back there bending over and breaking that back.
Yeah.
Do you think they arch their back like how women do? I'm pretty sure. I'm saying now. I'm pretty sure maybe the receiver that's on the down low, who's rough and tough with his afro puffs. But no, seriously. I wonder though, do the receiver, being the fact that he's the giver at the house. You know what? It's funny we talking about that.
What?
Because as the world knows, I'm an author.
I've been reading up on some things, and goddamn, why does it sound like that?
I wonder if it sound like that when they are boy toy house.
Oh my God.
And they be making that noise.
That sounds weird. Okay. No, but a lot of men that are married, especially men that have authority, that are in control, a lot of them are undercover is because they're the undercover and the receiver. They want to feel not in control because they're in control in their life.
So they want to be submissive.
Right. You have to be really relaxed for you to get something in there.
To do anal?
Yes.
Let me tell you, you got to be relaxed, drugged, something. That hurts. I've
if you
tried
relax all the muscles in your body.
Well, yeah, that's why you got to take some type of pill. Take
No,
a
you
muscle
don't.
relaxer. Relax all the muscles
You
in your
don't.
body.
If you're in,
Well, I guess if you're into that person.
right.
Because if
Ain't
you're into that
nobody just
person
gonna be jamming
and them
nothing.
juices flowing.
Yeah. You. But you really
everything get wet.
You have to. Yeah. You have to relax your
But
body.
so I want to do men butt get wet like how
They
women.
do. I have a friend that's gay. Let me not say that. I have a friend that's gay, and he says he gets wet back there. But he has had a lot of thug dudes come at him, and when I
because
found
those
out
are mainly the undercover like, oh my God.
I wish I could tell y'all who, because some of y'all would be like, what?
You
What?
know, I may
Y'all be
speak
shocked.
to the person that I know that be dealing with dudes that are undercover and see if they want to talk on the show. I'm gonna
that'd
do
be
that.
good.
Yes, because it's a lot of women out there that should know this.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
it's not like I said. I have nothing against a man if he wants to go that way. Just like I don't have
But
nothing
not
against a woman.
sneaking around.
But don't be out here making it seem like you this thug nigga,
or not even a thug, just a man. Period.
pretty
taking
much.
care
Yeah,
of home.
like you taking care of whole family.
Right.
But you home taking care of family, but you taking back shots.
Right.
You a whole booty baby.
Nah. And then you like this on fours, like, hey daddy. Like, no.
And you know that's true.
What?
That they are feminine like that.
What?
When it comes to they hardcore in the bedroom with their woman, but that's who they are with they, like, no.
But when they with their woman, let me beat this ass up.
Right.
And then when they with the dude, they be like, no.
And
Come on.
I've seen a video on Facebook recently. I'm gonna try to pull up that video and we're gonna put the link on. They may have took it down. But this dude has a whole baby mama with 4 kids. And he be out here, when I say he sleeps around with so many women, that to me feels like I can identify a man as an undercover brother, because he have all these women he sleep with. Like, he just excessively.
It's not enough.
Right, it's not enough.
I feel like if you sleep with a lot of women, it's not enough. So you gotta move to the next level.
He's on a video sucking another nigga.
That's how
with his chain on and his
though.
homeboy, and he giving him head.
I feel like that
is so disgusting.
I feel like any man out there that is sleeping around, have a relationship and sleeping around with multiple women, back to back, different women, is because that is not enough for you to satisfy your needs. And guess what the next step is?
A man. Stupid.
I'm just saying that is the next that's the next step. You're never gonna be satisfied until you get that.
I was on Science Daily. Well, you know, when we first decided we gonna talk about this topic.
Right.
And it's sad that I have to say this, but the majority of download men are Black and Latino men.
That's true.
That's hurtful, my brothers.
It is. Because
that's hurtful.
Download, really, in the Urban Dictionary, it is pertaining to Black men.
Right.
Which is sad. I don't know how we got to this stage, but y'all need to get it together.
Absolutely.
Or just be with the man.
Or just be honest. You got to give a person that opportunity. Because I'm letting you know now. We in a relationship and you come to me and you say that you're bisexual, that you sometimes like for a man to tickle your balls from behind. You don't like how I do it. That is fine with me. But guess what? You're going to get your ass out my door.
Right.
And you're going to go be with that man. Right. I'm not going to hate you or feel no type of way
I'm
about
happy that
you.
You came out.
But I'm happy that you was honest enough to give me the opportunity to make the decision if I wanted to deal with you while you're bisexual.
Right.
There are some women who are okay with that.
Right.
But I'm not. I know damn well you're not.
I'm not helping.
No.
I ain't okay with that. No.
But
I just
Science Daily also said nearly 30% of men have not shared that they like other men with anyone else. And about 41% said they have told their best friend. Me, after reading that, makes me feel that the 41% who told their best friend, that's the best friend they sucking up. If the best friend is a guy. Because you know these people have best friends as women. But 38%, that's a large number to say that they're undercover, but they won't come out. They like men. That they're attracted to men.
It make you scared though.
It do make you scared to date.
Because
it's like a big epidemic. It's just ridiculous. Like,
if I start seeing any gay signs, I'm questioning.
Because there are some men that are feminine.
I have a guy that I question him all the time. I'm just like, do you like this? Do you like to do this? And he gets mad because I'm questioning because
I gotta
he's showing me these signs that it's just like, we friends, we cool, but I need to know what type of dude what I'm hanging around. Whether it's around my kids or whoever. Like, if you're an undercover brother, that's fine.
Handle your business. I'm not mad at you. Like I said, I'm not mad at you if that's what you want to do. You're just not doing it with me. I'm sorry.
I don't think no woman want to do that.
You know?
Unless they like them German women that like to be, what is it, scat? It's called scat.
God.
That like they be scatting on each other.
You
and
know
stuff.
how
they
you know how to go far.
Like that.
You know how to go far.
But they into
take us to the deep end.
If y'all don't know what scat is, it's SCAT. I think that's how you spell it.
We're gonna look that up.
Google it. Google scat sexually.
Just pretty much. Let's just say this. There are some women who like it. That's nasty. But and I guess people feel that it's okay because it's something like it is a double standard because women are bisexual, women are gay, and that's sexy to some people.
I don't think, okay, if you're single, okay, whatever. But if you're in a relationship, I just don't think that's cool. Like, I don't think nobody that's married should be sleeping with, having threesomes with the man. Or if you're in love with anybody, that you should be having threesomes with that person.
And you know what?
Else.
Do you know the funny thing that you say that about threesomes and all that? Men will never. I know a friend of mine who a guy asked her to have a threesome. Her, another girl, and him. And she was like, yeah, we can do it as long as the next time we do one that we can have a threesome. And he like, yeah. So she called him and was like, whatever, set up a date, said she wanted to have a threesome. And he excited because he like, dang, this should let me have it again. She came there with a dude. And he's like, what the fuck? And she was like, no, you want to have a threesome. I was okay with watching you sleep with a girl. I need you to be okay with me sleeping with a guy.
See, that's the thing. Ain't no man gonna be okay with that.
But
no real man.
I know a story that I told in my book.
Yes, this is a author, you guys.
Right, you know. So buy the book.
Let me show the book. Bam! In your face. Let me show y'all the book.
If y'all can't see it.
Ain't no secret safe in the dark. So, inside this book, yes, it's fiction, but it's also fact.
And it's good.
I know someone that end up having someone ask them to have a foursome. 2 girls, 2 guys. Now, I know that back in the days,
that's
probably still in these days, guys run trains on females or whatever. But to have a foursome where you're watching dicking balls of another man swinging in a room, and you okay and comfortable with that,
you might be down low.
Speaking of down low,
you did.
Right. One of the characters in my book who helps everybody figure out their problems and all of this. I'm going to tell y'all one secret out the book. It's a download secret. She ended up finding out that her husband is on the download. The person he was on the download with was his best friend
and
business partner. So she pretty much thought that he was sleeping with the best friend's wife
the whole time.
The whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't tell y'all no more. Should I read them something?
You should read. I think you should read.
Let's see. What should I read?
Read something real juicy and real good.
You know, it's a lot of cussing in this book.
I know. Okay, until she find her little juice. Let me read y'all something. Okay, they got download brothers and they got undercover gays. When a guy is using a girl to pass himself off as straight, he is an undercover gay. So, I know this girl that was dating this guy from Washington, and he was very feminine, and she just used to question his sexuality a lot. She thought he was gay. She still has not found out if he was gay or not, but some of the stories she said and told and described, it's possible that he's gay. With that being said, you just gotta watch these men.
Right.
You have to watch them. And yes, it's a lot of women out there sleeping with women, but y'all men so doggone dense, y'all like it because y'all think it's something that like
it's okay.
Right.
It's a double standard.
It's not a double standard because I see it as men want that. That's what they want. But a woman don't want you to get your butthole busted by another man. So y'all around here butt busting and we supposed to be okay with that? Nah, I ain't never gonna be okay with a man butt busting another man.
Booty bandits.
And then thinking he finna come lay in the bed with me? Not all. That ain't finna happen. I'm sorry.
Mama J, no offense, but it's no use. Really, it's done. Mama J sucked her teeth. She was getting pissed with Cheryl. Chuck was a bit annoyed too. Ma, I told you she wouldn't listen. She doesn't care. I know I effed up. I get that, but I'm sorry. I want to make it right. But it takes for the both of us to do that, Chuck said, pleading his case. Cheryl looked at him like she wanted to chop his ass up. Well, the both of us didn't have a fucking affair. Now did we? Cheryl lashed back at him. And then she got up to leave. Mama J grabbed her arm to stop her. Cheryl, baby, don't go, she told him. Mama J, really, it's nothing to work. It's not going to work. It's just not. I don't want it to end, but there's no coming back from this. And it's been going on for a while, Cheryl told Mama J. Mama J looked at Chuck with fire in her eyes. Chuck, is this true? You called and told me it was a one-time thing, so you lied to me. She was now pissed off with him. He sat in the chair, not wanting to say a word, but he felt backed up in the corner. Both Cheryl and Mama J were just staring at him like, you little bitch. Wanting for him to say something. Get all that. So Cheryl was agitated. Man, forget all this. Enough is enough. Mama J, I'm leaving. She started walking away. Cheryl, I told you I was sorry. I understand you're hurt, and I never meant to hurt you. Baby, you have to believe me, please. We need to try and get past all this. I know it won't happen overnight, but she cut him off. Chuck, I'm trying not to disrespect you or your mama's house, but there's no hope for us. You tried me the first time, and I gave you a chance. Chuck,
she knew the first time, and
no.
She gave him a chance.
No, as far as he tried her the first time when she tried to give him the opportunity to say what he needed to say, but he didn't. Chuck, and you fucking tried me again. So what makes you think we have a chance? Cheryl told him. Chuck was looking all crazy. Cheryl, you haven't even made this easy for me lately. Shit, you're always angry and you bring your work home. I know that's no excuse, but I'm sorry. Before he could even finish, Chuck, what the fuck? Do you hear yourself? You sound so effing stupid right now. All that you're talking about is irrelevant, Chuck. Now get out my way and leave me alone, she told him. Chuck was so pissed. So now he was ready to snap. I hate that. I hate for a person to try to beat me mad.
But not even that, you know the
and you know you wrong. You know you
stuff
wrong.
You doing,
and you gonna try to beat me mad.
You know what you doing.
Fuck, Cheryl. You really wanted to end? It's obvious you didn't want to be in it. I'm trying, and I stuck by you. Yes. I stuck by you when you pulled that bullshit that you did back then. Now you want to come talking all this shit around Mama J like you're fucking perfect. You know I love you and our family means the world to me. Chuck went off. But if he only knew, he had fucked up now. Now things were really about to get heated. Especially since Mama J had come into the room where they both were. Wait a minute. I won't allow both of you to stand here and disrespect each other like this. It's obvious you both have had secrets or things you've done and you've made it through it all. Cheryl, you really mean to tell me you can't get past or over this? Now this is Mama, because she don't know.
Right. Because I'm pretty
sure
you
two are a strong union. You know, people see marriages, they think people, okay. And I hate to see it apart. Cheryl looked at Mama J with a stern look on her face. She couldn't believe what she was hearing. She knew Mama J meant well, but Cheryl felt the blame was being placed on her. Because now you trying to blame me. You making it seem like, oh, I'm not going to make this work. Not knowing your son ain't nothing but a booty bandit.
Right.
So she kept trying to leave and they wouldn't let her go. So now she was about to unleash all her anger. So Chuck, do you feel I need to get past this and try to make it work? She said. She looked at Chuck. He was a bit confused by the question, although he figured she was being sarcastic, and that made him mad. Cheryl, you know that's how I feel. So why in the fuck would you ask me that stupid ass question? Chuck said. Mama J was standing there, but that's exactly what Cheryl wanted. For him to get slick. Cheryl started clapping her hands and laughing hysterically. You know, when a woman mad.
Thank you. That's all the ammunition I needed.
Hello. See, Mama J, I know how you feel. And trust me, I love you, Chucky. And this he knows. But unfortunately, this marriage is ending, she said. Mama J was about to say something. Wait. Before each of you decide to say anything, let me finish. Cheryl told them as she held her hand up and motioned them to be quiet. Both Chuck and Mama J looked at each other. They had never seen Cheryl like this. Cheryl didn't give a fuck at this point how either of them felt. No. Like I was saying, it's over and I mean it. There is no working anything out. Yeah, I know I give advice for a living. I have never encouraged anyone to leave unless it was beyond staying. And this bullshit is beyond staying. See, not only is Mr. Chuck here having an affair, but he's having one with someone we know. Someone I've let in my home. Someone who has played with our kids. Someone who I consider a friend. And there ain't nothing worse than a cheating with somebody that's a friend. Mm-hmm. Chuck's eyes got big. All this time, she knew his secret. He didn't know what to do to stop her. Yeah, you thought I didn't have a clue, huh, Mr. Chuck? Or should I say Mrs. Chuck? You could now see smoke coming from his head. Mama J was lost. What are you talking about, Cheryl? Chuck, what is she talking about? Mama J asking both of them. Chuck held his head down in shame. He couldn't believe his ears. Cheryl really knew more than he thought she knew. Wow. He thought to himself, his mom was still standing asking, what the hell is going on, Chuck? But he was frozen. He couldn't reply. He was speaking, but his voice was weak. Cheryl didn't give a fuck. And the fact that he was in a state of shock made it easier. Well, since Chuck won't tell you, I will. There is no way in hell I will stay married to a man who likes to push another man's shit and get his pushed. And I ain't reading y'all no more.
So there we have it, guys.
Not all women is okay with staying married to no man that like to play with another man's
all. I don't
hole.
think no woman.
I don't think none either.
Is okay with
you got some freaky bitch.
No, that's pushing it. You put yourself at risk.
Because they ain't using no condom going back there. I don't care what nobody say. They
exactly.
just
not. They not. And if they is, it's still nasty.
It is
now
very disgusting.
You got boo-boo on the condoms and shit.
Ooh.
I'm just saying. If my Wallz can talk, I think down low brothers just need to really figure this shit out and not be down low.
Thank you.
Be open with what they have got going on. Because you really traumatize women that think they're so in love with you.
Thank you.
And you sit here and do the things that you do. Honestly.
So don't do it.
And there's nothing wrong with a person being gay. If you feel like who you are, stop hiding behind that closed door. And stop putting the person that you're with in that predicament.
Exactly.
Like, for real, because that is the most hurtful shit ever to find out.
Because you won't want nobody to do it to your mama.
Exactly.
So don't come with it.
Exactly.
Don't do it to nobody you want it done to your mama. If my walls can talk, they would say this.
Somebody told me y'all sound so freaky when y'all say "if my walls."
I like that though.
I know.
If my walls can talk, they would say, if you like to bend your back and arch it like I do mine, don't come my way. Don't come my way.
Because that's all you gonna
That's
do.
fine. You can do that on your own free time, just not in a relationship with me. And I don't think you should do it to any woman. Think of your kids. Well, yeah, especially if you undercover, think of your kids. If you have a daughter, how would you feel if her husband is around here getting bent over or bending somebody else over and then coming risking your daughter's life with a deep back arch? No, don't do it.
It ain't cool.
It ain't right.
It ain't cool.
If you want to come out the closet. There's nothing wrong with that. Be who you are. Be free. Don't let nobody dictate who you are. Don't let whatever anybody feel about you, don't let that bother you. Be yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not.
I don't ever think the powerful men will ever.
They won't.
They won't. They will continue
Because
to do
they
that.
hide behind the fact that they
Right.
love bitches. They
Right.
love. I can't say that.
It's not even that. It's just because they got so much power. They want to be submissive.
Right. They don't want people to know that they're very weak.
Right.
They're weak.
So I don't think they will ever change. They should, because a wife shouldn't have to deal with that. Because now you creating a mass murderer.
Right.
Because that's what I would do.
Oh, the color of the night.
What's the color of the night, guy? Hey.
The color of the night is pink. Now, you know they say real men wear pink. But if you're a real man and you wear pink, I hope you like just pink and you don't like fuzzy brown balls. But if you like fuzzy brown balls, don't play with no pink.
Hello.
If you know what I mean.
Hello.
Read between the pink.
If you can't understand that, then you need to grow up. Grow
Two
up
snaps.
just a little bit. Just a little. You need to grow up, honestly.
Just a little bit.
Hey.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Hey.
Just
This is
a
one
little bit.
squeaky chair. This is. You ever heard Chalks on the Board?
Yeah.
That's how I feel this chair is doing.
But I
right
think the chair been making that noise because them
I got these
niggas,
jeans
them
on.
dudes in the closet. Yeah, I can hear that. That's what they be doing. Bent over. Go, 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 go.
Throw that ass in the street.
But we do thank you guys.
We do. We thank y'all for tuning in
to another episode of That's that deep throat. That's that deep throat.
If Wallz can talk. Yeah.